Greetings to you all and welcome back to Let's Play the Langrisser. Now then, the rest of our turn, which I build up to be something quite fancy, is in fact very small. It's a case of moving Liana forward, realising that we're not actually attacking this turn, and hence ending the turn. So yes, exciting stuff. But we've got to do this tactically. Of course we do. Shall see what the enemies do, see if they have any tricks up their sleeve, or if they're just going to continue with their plan. Leon certainly has no tactics. A few attacks are pain. 35 defense means he's damageable. I'm of course going to take a hefty counter-attack with whatever goes up against him. That Nixie is technically in the water, which is now a beautiful blue colour. Not got the same defense as the Nixies, and nowhere near the defense of the Angels, so they can't withstand ballistas in the same fashion. Maybe should have held back and not gone straight into the water this turn. I'll be honest, I didn't have a look to see quite how far these ballistas could reach. But losing one group of mermen is not the end of the world. Leicester was never going to be of much use this level. If you look at the water, yes, there's a moat, but that's it. And we're going to have to leave the moat in order to deal any damage to anyone, so he's not in a very good situation all around. But that can't be helped. What's this guy up to? He's casting a fireball. Unfortunately, Angels are magic immune, so the only thing that's going to do is hurt Keith a little bit. But Keith will be able to shrug that off, and that's a huge AoE. This commander's out for blood. He's charging forward at the furthest speed he can, and then realising that actually I don't want to attack these guys because I'll lose. So he just stops right in front of them. Now, tactically speaking, that's a terrible decision because I could just turn around and kill him now. But from an EXP farming position, that's terrible. He's right in the way. Maybe they've been studying my battle tactics and they've realised I won't kill anyone unless I can get all the experience first. Bandit's doing surprisingly well. I suppose their defense isn't that bad. A little better than I thought it was. They kind of have the defense of a first level unit and the attack of a second level unit. So I'd much sooner have Grenadiers who have the attack and defense of a second level unit, but there we go. Have to live with what we've been given. I could have Grenadiers by this point if I'd taken Erwin or Cherie different classes. The swordsman class which we're in is supposed to be a kind of a selfish class, I suppose. You get a lot of advantage to the heroes by taking it. Commanders, whatever you want to call them. A very good attack animation, lots of stats. But you get kind of sucky units. If we got another route, maybe we could have had Grenadiers by now. We could have had Phalanx by now. But Aaron's covered that for us. But yes, overall I'm happy with my decision. It'll pay off in the end once Erwin gets another 2 levels, Cherie gets another 3. Then we'll have seriously good looking units. Alright, we'll start off with the magic. I shall try to flip the Valkyrie over to the other side to assist there. But for now, it's just going to have to be one of those where we can barely clip the ballistas. Still, a fireball spell on all of the enemy units is very nice. Where's my Valkyrie got to? There you are, you're completely the wrong side of the level. You may as well actually just fire a fireball straight into the middle of the fight. And then Liana's job here is pretty simple. It's going to be wait until the end of the turn and then cast a giant heal 2 spell and hopefully cure everyone back up. Her archers, their range have not increased. The range of a high elf is still 3. There are only 2 levels of range in this game. You're either a ballista, which can reach up to 6, or an archer, which can reach up to 3. Being an advanced archer, means just that, and that you get slightly better stats but the same range. Elves are still easy picking for the ballistas with their incredibly low defense, so I'll make good use of that. Well, we'll make good use of it like once. And then realise we can't hit anything else. But that's okay. This one may be able to take a shot on something. What have we got? Ooh, another archer. Away with you. I do wonder if Hane's struggling on the levels. I haven't looked for a while. Let's have a look briefly at you here, Hane. Level 4. Yes, he's struggling a little bit. We'll have to get him some. Anyway, Aaron's job is to stay back. It's not very fun, but somebody's got to do it. Yes, we need to save his pikemen for later on in the fight. We can't risk them getting damaged. Yes, you thought the bandits were going to fail there, didn't you? But look at that, what a turnaround. With the bandits, it's all down to how many shots the archers manage to get off before the bandits reach them. If they can kill more than 3, then they're obviously going to survive. If they fail to kill more than 3, then chances are they're going to die. This time they've killed 0. I like these odds. So grenadiers are the main problem of the enemy's forces, but we should be alright. Bandits do fare against them, it'll probably be a double KO. Well, we can't be KO'd because they only had 7, but there we go, every one of theirs did a point of damage. Grenadiers are still worth a sizable chunk of experience, nothing there to be snubbed. Not sure why I'm putting these guys back, given that I'm about to cast a heal spell, but whatever. Just stand there to block his path, that's very nice. Put us an Erwin forward this time to make sure his diamond progresses to a point where his units can surround him. He shouldn't have any problem with these grenadiers. There we go, very good. Biggest danger of this level is if Erwin strays too close to Leon. Remember, Erwin is a footman class, Leon is a horseman class. That means that Leon does great damage to Erwin, and Erwin's only got like 34 defense. I think, yep, and that would not be enough to withstand 50 attack. So a little bit of care is needed. But that's all. That's the only real threat, is Leon on Laird. Laird himself not much of a threat, but his Royal Lancers are still pretty nasty. We shall trap this guy entirely so that he cannot move. If he tries to attack, he will probably die, so chances are he will just heal himself. We shall pray we can scale this wall. I doubt Lester can, but his Merman probably can. It's hard to tell at the moment, because it will take several movement units to get up that wall if it's indeed possible. But we shall see, we shall see. If it's not possible, we're wasting our time, but at least we're causing a good distraction. Now Keith, if you'd like to quickly finish the job, but don't irritate Leon or Laird, then you can swing over to the left side and give Lester a hand. Okay, that was incredibly easy, you didn't even take a point of damage. Borderline showing off there, I feel, Keith. That we were, that we were. You guys may as well sit still then, and just wait for the next turn. And I may chuck one of these out in a fashion that's going to hit everyone. That'll get the job done. And that'll bring everyone back up to fine form. This guy completely missed. We'll go forwards. And I will start to move Aaron forwards because we're going to need him very shortly. We seem to be getting through these enemies at a rate of knots. That's good. Which means soon we'll be fighting Leon and Laird themselves, won't we? Yes, of course we will. They are a little more intimidating than these chaps who have come forwards, but in all honesty, if they'd all just stood still, we'd have to fight them whilst under fire of the ballistas and all this kind of nonsense, then, you know, the level would have been marginally tough. But tactics letting them down. Ah, and there is a hidden tile on this level. I don't think I've shown it yet because it's in a rather out-the-way place, but I will show it at the start of the next turn. I'm not going to be getting it because I know what it gives and I don't want it. But I'll be demonstrating that. And it's irritating that we don't get to see exactly what's being hit by that fireball. But, oh well, we can't control that. And it's obviously, you don't receive any defense bonus for being in the water. In fact, they get a 0-0, the lowest score imaginable. There is no such thing as negative defense. Next turn is where we invariably find out that mermen cannot scale walls, but then we will have learned, won't we? Yes, of course we will. This is a learning experience after all. But nonetheless, Keith should be able to reach in 1 or 2 more turns, so we'll be absolutely fine. It's a shame that Lester's not going to get much experience therefore, but you can't help that. Oh, can you believe these were Nixies? They'd be surviving. So a shame, once again, that I have the wrong units, but let's not keep going on about that. What's done is done. Lester himself has moderate defense, so can probably withstand this ballista fire, even if all of his units fall. That's precisely the reason why the enemies are going for the units and not Lester himself, because they're not confident they can take him down. And quite right. But anyway, I promised a secret tile. There it is, that black bit of rubble. If you stand on that, then you are awarded with a runestone. You remember runestones, right? We got one of those back in the Anarchy place. Ugh, Anarchies. But yes, if that's your kind of thing, then there you go. There's another runestone. Turns out we can't scale this wall. It's a shame. Not sure what I'm going to do with Lester then. I suppose we'll just turn on this Grenadier. Why not? Come on, we'll have ya. We've got our water defense bonus. We've got 35 attack and they've got 26 defense. It's a good win. Not sure how we took a point of damage. Lester still seems to be naked when he's riding that thing. Not sure why. It's disturbing. Let's just leave it at that. Would be nice to leave Lester some experience, but realistically he's not got the units to finish off this chap, so Erwin's going to have to take it instead. Keith needs to fly over and see if he can take those guys down. Maybe next turn. We'll just fly to some intermediate point. And that will sort of do it for this video, I'm guessing then. I'm just going to move all of Keith's units forwards and then I'm going to call it a video. Next time we'll see us finish this turn off. Probably kill these 2 swordsmen and then start pushing upwards towards Leon and Laird. Hopefully you will be joining me for that, and I shall see you then. There we go, I dragged it out.